What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, well, we've got one of the big IPL matches of the year, the 33rd match of the season. We are almost halfway through the year. Halfway through the IPL season is what I meant. And I mean, between the two biggest franchises, the two greatest franchises from the competition, whether you like to say that or not, they've won the most titles. So, I mean, it's always a classic game, the El Clasico, they like to call it, of the IPL. And it always tends to live up to enjoyment, doesn't it? What an incredible match. What an incredible finish, which we will get into at the end of this video, of course, when we go through the CSK batting lineup. I would normally go through... I thought DHONI would win player of the match, but it was given to Mukesh Chowdhury, 3 for 19 off 3. Yeah, bowled exceptionally well. He really put the Mumbai Indians under all sorts of pressure early with that first over. And hey, you know, DHONI did win them the game, but I'm sure even DHONI would rather, you know, the player of the match go to Mukesh Chowdhury. You know, he's an up-and-coming, younger player. He obviously, he's not on the biggest IPL contract ever. That's for sure. He probably only got bought for, like, 60 lakhs or something. I mean, I don't know how much he went for in the auction, but, you know, he gets a little bit more money in his pocket, and he'll probably give that to his family as well, which, you know, DHONI, I'm sure DHONI would have rathered it go to Chowdhury as well. So, hey, we love to see that for the big boy, Mukesh. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. You like IPL, subscribe. You like cricket, just subscribe. You like YouTube, you like milk, water, just subscribe, I say. All right, we're going to jump straight into the review. The Mumbai Indians into bat first, and I tell you what, I thought this game was over after the first 3 wickets. I cannot lie to you. Rohit Sharma gone for 0 off 2. The skipper, the hitman. I just can't believe what we're witnessing. Kohli can't make runs. He's going out for ducks. Sharma's going out for 2-ball ducks. I don't want to say it's an end of an era, but I think it might be an end of an era. I mean, when's the next... I want to know, everyone in the comments right now, let me know, do you think we will see another Rohit Sharma or even a Virat Kohli 100 in the IPL? Be honest, you know, even if you're a Virat fan, a Rohit fan, whatever, be honest. Do you think we will see another century in the IPL from either Rohit or Virat? I want to say yes, but I feel like we've been saying that for the last 2 years, especially for Virat. I feel like we've been saying every time he steps out on the pitch, he's going to break the record for... He's going to get sent... They're not making runs at the moment. And I didn't mean to drag Virat and involve him. But, you know, when you talk about Rohit Sharma, I guess Virat is kind of there, especially with the form they're both in. Speaking of the just horrible woes at the top of this order, Ishan Kishan then gone for a golden duck. Mukesh Chowdhury, what an incredible first over to take the wicket of Hitman and Ishan. Or was it Brett? Let's see, where was it? Yeah, Sharma, and then it was Kishan, and then, yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah, just incredible bowling. That ball to get Ishan Kishan out is one of the finest Yorkers you will ever see. If you didn't see the dismissal, go watch the highlights and see it, because it was a ripping ball. Dewald Brevis, look, he's been in some decent form, the youngster. Of course, everyone just wants to see him do well. Unless you were a CSK fan, then you wanted him to go out for 4 off 7, which he did. He just looked to come out with too much intent too early. I think he got it, you know, he realised, shit, we've lost 2 early wickets here. Now I'm at the crease so early. You know, you're getting deliveries bowled at you from Chowdhury, who's on fire. You're getting these you're getting some great bowling coming your way. And unfortunately, just 4 off 7, but, you know, we love Brevis over here. Absolutely no Brevis slander is allowed. And him at number 3, I still think that's a great move. Suryakumar Yadav, 32 off 21, 3 4s and 1 6. Look, you know, I guess they would have loved to see him stay out there with a Tilak Varma and build a 100-run partnership, get this total up to 185. You know, I think they would have had that in their sights, a 175. I think that would have definitely been a pass score on this pitch, but 155 almost seemed to be enough, which is crazy. But this is a man who, I mean, if Mumbai won, he probably would have won, man. Oh, actually, no, Daniel Sams would have. We'll get to that. But Tilak Varma he's just standing up when it matters most. And I know that they haven't won a game. I know they're 0-7, but even as a Mumbai fan, not me, I'm not a Mumbai, I don't go for Mumbai. I'm a Punjab fan, of course, but if you are a Mumbai fan, is what I meant to say, of course, you're upset that you're 0-7. You're not happy with the team and how they're playing, absolutely. But when you have guys like Clarke who made 51 or 43 not out, 3 fours, 2 sixes, that is exactly what they needed. And they were ready to get bowled out for under 120, Mumbai. And then Clarke he just played this anchor role and just found runs really late. And he is just an absolute talent, isn't he? He is an incredible striker of the ball. And, I think we've gone through his stats a few times on the channel, but he's only played like 6 IPL games and he's already like Mumbai's best player this year. If you were voting for who was the Mumbai Indians MVP so far, I mean, maybe Bumrah, but Clarke would be probably a top 3 player for Mumbai this season. I don't know if that's a big call, but he's been bloody amazing. And this guy, Hritik Shokeen, I think that's how you pronounce it, 25 or 25, hit 3 fours, provided a little bit late, some late runs there. Well, I think he third top scored it. I don't know much about him. So let's, if you guys don't care, then that's fine. You can skip through, but I don't know much about this youngster, so let's have a look. He was named in India's squad for the list. He made his list A against Nepal. Was he at the Under-19 World Cup? Oh no, he's 21. Okay, well that's why he wasn't there. He's played 8 list A games. He's taken 8 wickets for an average of 40. I hope that average is with the bat, not the ball. Oh my goodness. Because 40 average, well, list A, that's ODI cricket, so I guess that's okay. So he is an all-rounder. Okay, so it seems like people are just really getting to know him, and I'm not the only one who really doesn't have much information on this guy. But, hey, he provided some late runs. He looked decent, 25 of 25. That's a decent way to start your IPL career. And, yeah, well done. Kieron Pollard, of course, who had announced his international retirement over the week. Firstly, congratulations to the big man Pollard. He is a West Indian, not even a West Indian cricketing legend, but a cricketing legend regardless of where in the world. So firstly, congratulations to him on an amazing career. Secondly, just an incredible 14 off 9. Inspirational, Kieron. No Pollard slander on this channel either. Dan Sam's gone for 5. It's good to see him back in the team. I know the Mumbai fans aren't happy with him being in the team, but I think they will be now. And Jadov Unnakat, 19 off 9. Look, some late runs. They just needed every single run they could get, really. But credit has to go to these CSK bowlers, especially the man of the moment, the player of the match, the man himself, the tall left-arm man. Wait, yeah, he's left-armer. Wait, is he left-arm? Shh. I do this every time. He's a left-arm fast bowler. I mean, oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, I don't know why I do that to myself. Does anyone else do that where you speak it with confidence and you think you're 100% correct, and then out of nowhere you get a little thought in your brain that says, I don't think that's right. But you are right, and I was right. So, never mind on that. 13 off 9, 3 overs. Only bowled the 3 overs. But it's probably great captaincy there from Jadeja, if you ask me. He's 3 for 19 off 3. There's no reason to ruin his figures and bring him on late when he hasn't been a great depth bowler so far in his career. So, I like that. That was great captaincy from Jadu. But yeah, just really outstanding bowling. Santner back into the side, 1 for 16 off 3. Bowled pretty well. Mahesh Dikshana, 1 for 35 off 4. The skipper himself, he bowled 4 overs. None for 30 off 4. Wowee. He was second most expensive. No, third most expensive, my bad. Dwayne Pretorius only bowled the 2. None for 17 off 2. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Pretorius, but I guess I'll probably just leave him there. DJ Bravo, the man, 2 for 36 off 4. He's about 62 years old now, and he's still out there taking wickets. You love to see it from the man DJ. But hey, a total of 155 set. They actually did pretty well to get there in the end, because they were on track for going out for 85, 90. So, they do well with some late runs. And to be honest, I never thought that it was going to be enough. But it was almost enough. And the Mumbai bowlers almost clawed their way to a first victory, but not to be. CSK, too good Well, especially the one man at the end, which we will get to in a moment. Ruturaj Gaikwad, though, just unfortunately, had a great game last one, and then he goes out for a golden duck. Yeah, I mean, he's young, he's still learning, he's still, getting used to playing in Indian conditions. I mean, how many games prior to this had he played in, the IPL that wasn't in the UAE? I'm sure he had played a handful and a decent amount, but, he's coming off an orange cap. I'm sure he was up in cloud nine. I'm sure he thought he was the greatest batsman of all time after winning the orange cap. So maybe he's just humbling himself. Maybe he's just, he's still learning. That's okay. So we love you, guys. Don't worry, mate. Robin Utherpower, 30 off 25. Yeah, I guess that's enough from your top order, but, he's been pretty good this season, actually. Santner in at number 3, which I thought was a surprise. A guy who can hit a long ball, plays spin very well, so I understand that move of getting him up the order. Did it work out? Not really. I mean, I guess he hit 2 fours, 11 off 9. Yeah, it's cool, but it was a horrible shot to get himself out, to be honest. It's like he threw his wicket. Buddy Raidu at number 4, he is still going well as well. 40 off 35, 2 fours, 3 sixes now. Just the outrageous stuff from these. It's still CSK are getting carried by these older players and guys. It's, when is their next young gun going to come through with the bat? I mean, obviously Gaikwad won the orange cap. I'm not doubting that. Shivam Dubé's actually had a good start to the season, but I feel like in the auction, imagine if they brought in someone like a Brevis or a Tilak Varma or a... I'm trying to think of all the young batsmen. You guys feel me? You guys know what I'm saying. Or if they threw all their money into Shreyas Iyer or at the auction, or even when Kishan was up for auction, they should have thrown all the money into him. I don't know. I feel like, after a few years, this team is going to be completely torn apart when everyone retires, and they're going to have to bring a bunch of new guys in. So hopefully they've got an academy or something to bring these young guys through. Shivam Dubé gone for 13 off 14. Jadeja, unfortunately, he just got out at the wrong time, and to be honest, Jadeja, you're one of my favourite all-rounders of all time. That is no doubting that. But gee whiz, you cannot give your wicket away at such a crucial moment of the game. You're 3 off 8. That's okay. You're not out there to try and finish off the match. That's what your best mate Dhoni is out there to do, the greatest finisher of all time. So all he had to do was just knock the ball around, get Dhoni on strike, and you probably win this match with 4-5 deliveries remaining. But hey, that's not T20 cricket, is it? That is not T20 cricket. There is always curveballs happening. Jadeja goes out for 3 off 8. And then CSK, they were in need of 50 off 20 balls or something like that, outrageous, where you just think it would take an MS Dhoni just masterclass from here to get the win. And we got exactly that, an MS Dhoni masterclass, 28 off 13, 3 fours, 1 6. Now you look at that and you go, okay, he made 28 runs. What's so good about that? But if you watch the game, obviously, he won them the game with the bat. Hits a 4 off the last ball. This is just the guy, isn't it? Dhoni is just that guy. The most loved cricketer of all time. The arguably greatest wicket-keeper batsman of all time. Either him or Gilly, I think you can make an argument for. The greatest finisher of all time. The greatest lower-order batsman of all time. I mean, this is still insane to me that this man Dhoni is still playing and is still having such a big impact on the competition. This man, I hope he never retires. I hope he never retires. I hope he's playing till he's 45, because he could still do it when he's that old. And Dwayne Pretorius, surprisingly decent with the bat. 22 off 14, 2 fours, a 6 himself, and he played a very crucial role late here. In helping Dhoni get the winning runs. He didn't try and play a lockdown role either, Pretorius. He said, fuck this, I'm as good as you, Dhoni. I'm going to be the second finisher here at CSK. But no, he did really, really well. A few, was there a lot of drop catches from CSK at one point in that first innings? Yes. There was a few great catches actually from Mumbai, and that can almost be the difference in winning and losing games. CSK are very lucky it didn't cost them a game. Jadeja dropped a catch. I think it was Chowdhury on the boundary, dropped an absolute sitter. There was a few interesting ones, but... Wait. Robin... Okay, I was reading it wrong. I was so confused. My mind, I forgot what I was talking about now. Where am I up to? DJ Bravo, just inspirational at the end with 1 off 1 not out. You know, people say DHONI won them the match, but I say DJ Bravo single-handedly won this game. 1 off 1. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? So, just inspirational stuff there at the end from the man DJ. Whew. Can't keep a straight face. They're full of... this is what I'm talking about. You had Dubé, you had Raidu go out, and then Jadeja. You've just got to stay in there, my friend, when you go that quick. But you're lucky that you have DHONI, and Pretorius was able to get some runs. So they get one from the depths here. CSK, the Mumbai Indian bowlers, bowled well to their credit. The man Dan Sams did not have a good start this season, but gee whiz, is this an absolute great response. 4 for 30 off 4. He took Gaikwood first ball. He got some important wickets. Let's go through them. Santner in at number 3, Raidu, and then Shivam Dubé. He took 4 of the first 5 top order wickets. It's as good as it can get, to be honest. He is always going to be an expensive run. He is always going to go for runs. That is something that I've learned about Dan Sams, especially in Australia, as well. Anywhere across the world, Dan Sams will bowl a couple of loose deliveries, and the great batsman will put it away. He will always go for 25 to 30 to 40 runs every game. It's a shame, but sometimes your strengths, you have weaknesses and strengths. That's what happens. But he can do this, though. He can completely change a game with ball in hand, and takes 4 wickets and almost has a bowling performance of the night, which would have won them the game. Not to be, though. Bumrah, none for 29 off 4. He just can't seem to take a lot of wickets at the moment, Big Bumrah. He's bowling pretty well. He bowled some absolute heat last night. Some genuine bounces out there, which just came out of nowhere. He was the only guy out there that seemed to be able to bowl these head-hunting bounces. Even Riley Meredith had a bit of struggle at one point to try and get plenty of bounce on that ball. But he bowled well as well, the Aussie. 1 for 25 off 4, very economical. And I think he remains his spot in the side. I think Sams, Bumrah, Meredith, I think they're the 3 pace prong attack you'd go to. I don't rate Tymel Mills, as you guys would all know, so I don't see why they can't just stick with this bowling lineup. The season's done. You might as well. Jadav Unadkat as well. Very expensive. 2 for 48 off 4, but takes 2 wickets. That's okay. And the man Hithrik, we're going to call him by his last name, Shakeen. None for 30. None for 23 off 4. So, look, a decent game on debut. Economy of 5.7. That's a good start. He made some runs. Bowled pretty well. Well done. Great start. Great start to his career. It's always good to see youngsters come into a new team. The IPL. You're getting watched by millions of people across the world. There's 20,000 people in that stadium making noise, either with you or against you. The IPL is a scary environment when it's your debut, no doubt. But, well done. You always have to give credit where credit is due. Now, hey, let's jump to the table. We always go through the table. Let's see how it's shaping up. You've got the Titans sitting pretty up top. RCB sitting very pretty in second as well. Rajasthan Royals, in third. LSG in fourth. SRH in fifth, which is still just crazy. But they're playing really well. DC in 6th, Kolkata in 7th. Punjab in 8th. Man. Punjab, okay, you know what? This is not a rant video for Punjab. I'll move on. CSK in 9th. They're now 2 and 5, which is still not great, but I guess it's better than Mumbai. Mumbai fans, if you are watching right now, just close your eyes, close your ears. You don't want to hear this. You are 0 and 7. Which, you probably already knew that, but I think you've just got to, if you're a Mumbai fan, just forget this season ever happened. Have some short-term memory loss and forget that anything ever happened. The only things that you should remember from this season so far is Dewald Brevis, great hitting, and Tilak Varma's great hitting. Those are really the only most memorable moments. Surikama Yadav did make an 80 in his first game back, I think, as well. So, as good as there's been some highlights for Mumbai, but just a lot of downlights. And, you've won, 5 titles or 4 titles? I think it's okay if you spend a year at the bottom. For once, please. All right, into the stats. The orange cap, Joss Butler still sitting good at the top. Nothing has literally changed, so is there a point to go through it? Rahul second, third, Faf. Oh, no, he's moved up. Shivam Dubé in fourth. And the man Shiraz, he's having an underrated season so far. He's in there at fifth. So, good stuff for Shiraz. The purple cap, though, Yuzi Chahal, 4 wickets ahead of Kuldeep still. The man Kuldeep. It just warms the heartstrings when you get to see guys like Yuzi and Kuldeep sitting at the top. It's just heartwarming and wholesome. DJ Bravo, the man himself, he's got 12 wickets. He's playing really well. Natarajan, 12 wickets as well. Avesh Khan, 11. And the man Hasaranga, 11 wickets as well. So well done to the big Harsey boy. We have to show something, though. The batting average, wow, Dinesh Karthik averaging 210. Unfortunately, went out the other night, so his average... Wait, didn't he go out? No, hold on. I've got to check something. Wasn't his average 210 in the last game? I thought he went out. No, he didn't. Wait, what? I thought he went out. There you go. I guess he didn't go out. Well done. What did he make? He made... Okay, so that's why he's still averaging 210. Holy moly. DK Popper is he does what he wants to the big fella. But hey, that will officially cap it off. What a win for CSK. What a moment for any CSK fan to watch your legend, your god himself, MS Dhoni, just finish off another game in style. It's what he does. But hey, the game tonight, DC Rajasthan, should be a good game. And then tomorrow we have a double header of Kolkata versus Gujarat. Nice. And then RCB versus SRH. Ooh, I didn't mean to click on it, but that should be a great game. Really good game. All right. When's the next time Punjab play? Oh, we play against CSK. Oh, so we do play CSK. Oh, nice. Well, that's not the same. I want to play Mumbai. Mumbai at last. I'd rather play Mumbai at the moment than CSK. I don't think we play Mumbai once more for the season. I think I've already checked that in a recent video, so I won't do it again. I'll just end off the review. Hey, that will cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Congratulations to CSK. Commiserations to Mumbai fans. I'm sorry. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.